Chapter 12 opens at the commencement of a state summit, with the Gambian president formally opening the proceedings. He presents Way Omega as the desired strategy for common growth among Africa, highlighting the endorsement by 20 Nobel laureates. President Miniko Menkiti, of another African country, acts as the chair, even though typically, the hosting Gambian president would have taken on this role. On his turn to speak, Minister Zinto encourages continents to embrace an impending cyclone of change, crediting this shift to the African Union. Despite the content of his speech, his lecturing tone earns him a disinterested audience. However, the most critical event in the chapter occurs when Dr. Afolabi speaks, prioritizing the introduction of Path Alpha as a more practical and effective strategy. Despite protests from Minister Zinto, Path Alpha documents are distributed among the attendees. In addition, 5 representatives, Tad Longway, Pastor Chiamaka, Professor Kimani, Engineer Tahir, and Comrade Melusi, advocate for Path Alpha. The most startling moment arises when Comrade Melusi attempts to attack the Zimbabwean ruler in a vengeful move before he's pulled away by security guards. After order is restored, Dr. Afolabi concludes his speech, expressing his belief in Path Alpha's ability to concretely execute ideas. The chapter ends with all heads of state desiring a chance to speak, where Didier Bangura, representing a country that achieved its independence earliest, is given the opportunity to go first due to his seniority. In the continuation of Chapter 12 of Fathers of Nations, the discussion at the State Summit enlivens. President Bangura admits his lack of attention to both Way Omega and Path Alpha's documents due to energy constraints and old age. His puzzlement over Way Omega's repetition of previous resolutions is met with laughter. His confusion needs questions Dr. Afolabi's inconsistent portrayal of both plans' strengths and weaknesses. President Ibarosa, infamous for his aggressive disposition, criticizes Minister Zinto, claiming he has misled the summit, and falsely asserting Way Omega calls for a 2-term limit for presidencies. King Jemba Jemba and President Ibonso respond respectively by passing their turn to speak and accusing the chair of losing control of the summit. The debate nearing the point of degeneration, President Wesiga saves the day by shouting a point of order, proposing an adjournment and the formation of a method committee, consisting Presidents Ibarosa, and Bangura to devise a strategy going forward. The chair agrees and reschedules the debate for the next day. Contributing to an intensified political atmosphere, the chapter unveils a series of strong opinions, confrontations, and tactics among various heads of state, with the highlight being the proposal of the Method Committee as an alternate way to resolve the dispute between Way Omega and Path